Okay, so starting to sound like a broken record on these Yamaha Bari saxes because they're just absolutely the best thing in the world. So something new today. I've been doing this for too many years and more than I care to admit to. And first time I've ever had a silver one. I've had the altos and the tenors every once in a while, very rarely altos and tenors, but almost never in the Bari sax. I think retail is much over $10,000. Just a lacquered one's $10,000 now. So the silver is absolutely beautiful, and beautiful engraving all the way up and down the bell. Pads look like brand new. This looks so close to new. I mean, it would pass as a brand new saxophone. There's a couple slight shirt scratches on the back side that you can't even see because the silver really hides the scratches, but not a dent in it. Pads look like brand new. Looks like it's barely even been played. The case looks like new. Still has the original Yamaha paperwork in it. Still has the brand new mouthpiece. Is still in the box. I've upgraded the box. It didn't come with the ligature for some reason, so I upgraded to like a Rovner style ligature. The problem, the Yamaha mouthpiece is a little bit bigger, a little bit smaller than everybody else's ligatures in the world. So I use the aftermarket ones, which are actually nicer anyhow, and actually cheaper. So anyhow, what's really cool with the newer ones, and again, I don't think this is available on the domestic models, but check out floor peg. So you can just basically put this on a chair, this one's a little bit too high, and sit it on the floor, take all the weight off the horn, just to use a cheesy little strap in between, and just to go back and forth. But all the weight's off the horn, all the weight's off, on the floor, off your neck, which is just wonderful. And this is available on the newer Series 2, Series 3, which I also have, both in lacquered also. And again, the silver, probably at least a $300 or $400 upcharge. I'm just trying to get Yamaha to give me suggested retail prices, but everybody's pretty tight-lipped for some reason. So anyhow, just absolutely perfect. Again, they always get whacked here. The bells always get whacked. The bell's perfect. Down the bow, bottom of the bow is perfect. No scratches down here. I mean, you're playing this thing against chairs. You're going back and forth all day. Say if you bought a brand new and paid $10,000, $12,000 for it, in 6 months it's going to have a couple little surface scratches on it, and this one doesn't. It just has a couple little scratches on it right about there, right about that guard. You can see there's just a couple scratches right about at the F sharp there, right where it hits the chair. So somebody played it, but I mean very sparingly. And again, the silver is just 100% and just stunning. So I get a lot of saxophones with the lacquered finish, and people have reseated the pads and burnt the lacquer off. So with the silver, you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about lacquer wear. You just every once in a while hit it with a polish rag, and you're back to nice and shiny. So the best part, down to a whisper. So my test is, if you ever test out a Bari, just play the low C without hitting any of the table keys, a low B flat or anything. Then even a better test, play low C sharp. Which a lot of them don't even have the linkage to do that, and if they do, it's out of adjustment. This one was actually a full turn out, so it wouldn't play that low C sharp to low A, but with a little tweak. So you can go from G sharp to C sharp to A with almost no movement whatsoever. So you can just use the C sharp key for your G sharp. Just lower the right hand for the low C sharp. So if you had to do that, I had a thing the other day, I was in 5 sharps, playing G sharps all the time and going from G sharp to C sharp. So I just had to train myself to use the C sharp for that G sharp all the time. And then I can go right from the C sharp to the A. So perfect ergonomics, perfect intonation, and the perfect look with the silver. I mean, it's just a knockout, just an absolute knockout. The case is perfect. It's got optional wheels for the bottom. The wheels are these little casters about this big, and I put these big. I've got these big, huge rollerblade suitcase type wheels. I put them on instead of the stock ones. Are fairly useless, and you have to run the case straight up and down. It hits something, it falls forward. So with mine, they kind of tilt at a 45-degree angle, and you're down the road. And again, the case looks like brand new. It fits it like a glove. Great for transporting. I've had them come just in the case, wrapped up in cellophane, and they get here just fine. Of course, the high up sharp. So I'm going to play a quick little turn. I just get tired of trying to find new tunes, but I just don't have a lot of time today. So we're just going to play this little guy here, one of my favorites. Let's get back to the head. hard to put it down. And it just plays so wonderful that it's just crazy. And again, in brand new condition. You figure anything off of eBay, Reverb, or anywhere, you're looking at sales tax of, in California here, it's almost 10%, which is another $800-900 almost in tax. If you get one from overseas, on a lacquered one, I'm paying $350 in import tax, and this one was probably close to $400 import tax, which is a fairly new thing in the last year or so. I never had to pay it before. So it really runs up. So anyhow, it's usually about $150 shipping in the United States. If it's anything above that, I take care of the rest. And if you want to see more detailed pictures, on the webpage, www.stevegraysaxes.com, STEVEGRAYSAXES.com. So check it out, a bunch of pictures. And again, you can see pictures of the case. It looks like brand new. Again, a brand new mouthpiece, comes from the reeds, comes with that, not just a cheesy little strap, but a Bari harness, which is really nice. And again, it takes, if you have to stand up, takes all the weight off your neck, puts it on your shoulders, which is really great. I'm using the harness on the tenor and the alto these days, just because my neck is just all crazy. So there it is. Down to that whisper. Down to the roar. It's just got such an easy action. It just flows. Anyhow, gotta go. Things to do, people to see, and that's it. Serial number is 48762, 48672, and it's on my webpage with a bunch of other Yamaha Baris. I've never had so many. They come up for sale in Japan. I've got 3 people over there looking for them for me, and when I just have to buy them, or else somebody else will grab them, and they're going up 10% a year. So if I don't sell it now, I'll just wait for it to go up. Better than money in the bank. All right. So, and again, www.stevegraysaxes.com for all the details. Bye now.